Good evening, gentlemen. Another year of the Madden Showcase League has come to an end. This year's cycle was one of the most competitive in league history, with some familiar faces breaking out this year and some new faces coming in and taking the league by storm. Tonight, we will give some recognition with our 2025 MSL Awards, induct 4 more players into the MSL Player Hall of Fame for Madden 25, and then lastly, we will introduce the first annual class of the MSL User Hall of Fame. So jumping right into it with the first award of the 2025 MSL Honors, the 2025 MSL Most Disappointing Player, the commissioner himself, Coach Nick, and the Steelers. I think it's safe to say a lot of us saw this one coming. Coming off a spectacular Madden 24 cycle with the Steelers, where he was one of the top users in the league and was 2 seconds away and 1 stop away from finishing Madden 24 with his second MSL Super Bowl championship. Fast forward to Madden 25 with the Steelers again, and he was just a completely different user, from losing games in heartbreaking fashion to simply just being blown out, or building one of the league's best rosters, especially on defense. Week after week, he was disappointing for someone entering the year with high expectations. That is why Nick is the 2025 MSL Most Disappointing User. Moving on to the next award, we have someone who totally stepped their game up from previous years and had a breakout year. Here is your 2025 MSL Most Improved User. We have Coach Dustin and the Browns. Coach Dustin finally did it this cycle. He finally got through a playoff and hoisted the Super Bowl 27 trophy up, which was his first championship in league history. Coach Dustin went undefeated in his rookie season 5 years ago back in Madden 21, ultimately choking in the playoffs and taking a hiatus from league action. He returned to the MSL in Madden 24 with the Chargers, and he was battling for a playoff spot every season. When he would make the playoffs, the same thing would happen. The playoff pressure would be too much to overcome, but not in Madden 25. Coach Dustin led the Browns right through the AFC conference in the first season of Madden 25, and he would eventually overcome the playoffs on his way to his first MSL Super Bowl championship. But he wasn't a one-season wonder either. He would continue to play a crucial part in the AFC playoffs for the whole Madden 25 cycle. Now he looks towards Madden 26 to continue where he left off. That is why Coach Dustin is the 2025 MSL Most Improved Player. The Madden 25 cycle brought in quite a few new faces this year to the league. Some of them didn't last long, but others placed their mark and showed that they are just getting started in the league. Here is your 2025 MSL Rookie User of the Year. Coach Josh G and the Eagles came in and took the league by storm. He came in and won the NFC Championship to head to his first MSL Super Bowl in his rookie season. He ultimately ended up dropping Super Bowl 27 to the Browns, but he wasn't finished. Out of 4 seasons, Coach Josh G reached the NFC Championship game a total of 3 times. He finished the Madden 25 cycle without a Super Bowl championship to his name, but he established himself as one of the league's top users for the future. That is why Coach Josh G is the 2025 MSL Rookie User of the Year. The last award of the show, the 2025 MSL Most Valuable User Award. There was a lot of members who were capable of being the most valuable user for Madden 25, but there was one who pulled out ahead. So here is your 2025 MSL Most Valuable User. Coach James and the Giants. James and the Giants was one of the top and most consistent users of the whole cycle. Coach James produced 2 different MSL MVP winners, one in season 27 with running back Tyrone Tracy Jr., and another one in the following season with rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Besides his 2 MVP winning players, Coach James and the Giants won the NFC Conference 2 times. He ended up losing Super 28 to the Ravens, but in season 30, he was able to avenge the loss and defeated the Ravens to win his first Super Bowl in league history. He was able to pull off an undefeated regular season in season 29, where he was only the 5th team in league history to conquer the accomplishment. Coach James and the Giants had a massive Madden 25 cycle, but now he looks ahead to 26. That is why Coach James is the 2025 Most Valuable User. And those are your 2025 MSL Award winners for the Madden 25 cycle. Moving forward now to the MSL Hall of Fame inductees. Every cycle we see new players getting the recognition they deserve for their performances in the cycle. So here it is for this year, your MSL Hall of Fame class for Madden 25. The first player inducted into the Madden 25 Hall of Fame class, Jahmyr Gibbs, running back for the Lions and Coach Mahler. Gibbs was arguably the best overall player of the whole Madden 25 cycle. You can make the argument that he was snubbed out of an Offensive Player of the Year award or even a MVP award. Gibbs led the MSL in rushing yards multiple seasons this cycle. When you saw Coach Mahler on the schedule, you knew it was going to be a long game on the ground. In 4 seasons, Gibbs tallied 10,062 total yards and hit the end zone a total of 91 times. He has earned his spot in the MSL Hall of Fame class of Madden 25. The next inductee into the Madden 25 Hall of Fame is Giants quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Sanders dominated the MSL the moment he was drafted. He won the MSL MVP award in his rookie season in Season 28, and he also led the Giants to an NFC Championship and Super Bowl appearance in that same season. He was a main factor when the Giants went back to the Super Bowl in Season 30, which they ended up winning. In only 3 seasons, Sanders was an MVP winner, a MSL Super Bowl champion, and a 2-time NFC champion. Sanders tallied 14,228 yards with 143 touchdowns and only 48 interceptions. Sanders was bound for the MSL Hall of Fame for Madden 25 at the moment he was drafted. And another quarterback elected to the MSL Hall of Fame class of Madden 25, Broncos quarterback Bo Nix. It's Bo Nix, rah! Bo leave, rah, rah! Bo Nix, rah, Bo Nix put his best season together in Season 30 of the MSL, where he ended up winning the Season 30 MSL MVP award. Some can ask the question, did the one season of Tyreek Hill being in Denver make Bo Nix what he was? Regardless of opinions, Bo Nix was able to put together numbers to walk himself into this year's Hall of Fame. In 4 seasons, Bo Nix tallied 20,564 yards with 217 touchdowns and 114 interceptions and an MSL MVP award. Bo Nix will be remembered as he enters the MSL Hall of Fame class of Madden 25. Rah! It's time to give the defense some love. The next inductee of the Madden 25 Hall of Fame class, Cowboys defensive back Marquise Bell. Bell is the first ever 2-time MSL Hall of Famer. He was inducted into the Madden 23 Hall of Fame class as well, both by the same member, Coach Mark. But for the Madden 25 cycle, he was a 2-time MSL Defensive Player of the Year. Along with his 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards in 4 seasons, Bell tallied 369 total tackles, 42 of them behind the line of scrimmage, 40 interceptions, and he hit the end zone an impressive 9 times. The usering skill of Coach Mark was on display once again this cycle as Marquise Bell finds himself a part of the MSL Hall of Fame class of Madden 25. We shift our focus to the final award of the show. Starting this year post of the Madden 25 cycle, we are introducing a brand new MSL Members Hall of Fame. Every year in between our league cycles, when we hold our award show and Player Hall of Fame ceremony, we will also induct a community member into our MSL Members Hall of Fame. So the first annual inductee into the MSL Members Hall of Fame. The first member of the MSL Members Hall of Fame is Teo, a founding member of the community and a person who has helped build what we are today. Throughout the years of the league, Teo showed his consistently to the game. Back in the very first year of the league in Madden 20, Teo showed flashes of what was to come. In Madden 20, he ended up losing his only Super Bowl appearance of the first cycle in Season 6 of the league. He was on a mission after the defeat. In Madden 21, he emerged as one of the league's top users, winning 3 Super Bowls of a total of 7 in Madden 21 with the San Francisco 49ers. He produced some of the league's best players to this day, like quarterback Desmond Ridder and legendary running back Kevontre Bradford. In Madden 22, he remained in the NFC West Division, going with the Arizona Cardinals, and he picked up where he left off with the Cardinals. He added 2 more Super Bowl championships to his name and producing another Hall of Fame player. At the start of Madden 23, Teo entered the military, so he took a short hiatus from league action to complete boot camp. When he returned, Madden 23 was a rough year for the league as a whole thanks to EA, so there wasn't much noise from him for a year. Then in Madden 24, he took his toughest challenge yet, building the Patriots back to stardom. He went through the lows to get there, but later on in Season 25, he was back in the Super Bowl, led by another legendary player he produced. in running back DeAndre Swift. Although he ultimately lost Super Bowl 25, he succeeded in building the Patriots to a competitive team for the rest of Madden 24. Then the latest cycle of Madden 25, Teo took over the Atlanta Falcons. In Season 29, Teo ended up winning his 6th MSL Super Bowl championship, which broke the tie and gave him sole possession of the most Super Bowl championships in league history. 2025 also saw the community introduce a second league for college football, the CSL, in a short 3-season experience so far. Coach Teo already has 2 national championships to his name with the Alabama Crimson Tide. At the time of his induction to the Members Hall of Fame, Teo is a 6-time MSL Super Bowl champion and a 2-time CSL national champion. But he isn't done yet. Teo had the following to say about the induction, and I quote, "It's an honor to be here and to accomplish something like this. Countless hours practicing, learning, to perfect my craft, it got me here. Never thought I'd be here. To be recognized among so many legendary individuals, people I have admired, learned from, and aspired to emulate, is both surreal and profoundly meaningful. I am proud to join a legacy that inspires generations. And to everyone out there still chasing their dreams, keep going, because one day, you just might find yourself here too." But we aren't done yet. We have one last thing to cover and one last member to induct in the first annual MSL Members Hall of Fame. The Members Hall of Fame isn't just about how many championships or games you win. It isn't about how many MVP or awards you win. It is about what you bring to our community. With that being said, the second member inducted into the first annual Members Hall of Fame class, Tommy! Where do we begin with Tommy, another founding member of the league? Tommy might not give you the Super Bowl championships, but he is one of the main staples of the league today and helps make the league what it is. Like Rocky said, it ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That explains Tommy's MSL journey. Back in the beginning days of the league, Tommy was the master of going 8-8 and just sneaking into the playoffs or just barely missing the last wild card spot. As time went on, Tommy started to find himself below 500 more often. But with Tommy, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference if he won a Super Bowl or if he was winless. No matter how badly he got beat, or no matter the amount of interceptions that were thrown or the way he pulled out a win, Tommy always looked ahead to the following week. One of the most eager members to play at Advance each week, no matter his record. He just cared about the league's success as a whole. He gave us some of the most memorable and funniest conversations in the chat. Even though they weren't Super Bowls, Tommy still gave us some memorable moments on the field too. He was a part of multiple of the biggest upsets in league history, 2 of them against Mark and with the RPO heard around the world, a game-winning pick 6 as time expired off of a RPO play. He would also pull off upsets against other top members in the community like Coach Ging and former member Coach Purr. Tommy always played with heart in the game and put up a fight regardless of the outcome. He is a great member to our community, and he is a great person, and he is taking his spot in the first annual MSL Members Hall of Fame. That'll be it for the 2025 MSL Honors Show, recapping the Madden 25 cycle. Another great year is in the books. Now we look ahead to College Football 26 and Madden 26. We appreciate every member that is a part of our community for making it what it is. Thank you.